Hi Pisces, welcome into your video. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. We're going to go mid-June, so the middle of the month of June. Spirit, what's the situation for Pisces? Pisces, this card that flew out, Five of Swords in reverse, it's, I feel like as if you guys recently had an ending with somebody. It was pretty sharp, but you haven't let go or they haven't let go of you. With that said, you're sitting here debating what you can live with and what you can live without, cutting your losses. All right, this is like a bittersweet card. Let's just continue for Pisces. But you're definitely in your head trying to analyze something. So far, all I'm seeing are a bunch of swords. Guys, this isn't pleasant. You're very stressed. This isn't your natural state of affairs. But this will change. Let me explain. All right, some of you that are dealing with a third-party situation, because I see Three of Swords and Three of Pentacles here, you're stressing out about it. You're having sleepless nights. It's a lot of anxiety. You can see the person in the card. And this has everything to do with a third person that you have to collaborate with. Now, if this is work-related, then it's about your team. But I do see you recovering if this is an emotional situation, right? With the Three of Swords in reverse. We'll clarify some more, but looking at what I saw before earlier, Ten of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, now the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's getting batshit crazy up in there. But what I was trying to tell you earlier, that these feelings, these situations, they're going to change. Chiron has been in Aries for a better part of a decade, and now it's shifting into Taurus. So for you, the best thing that you can do as this shift happens, Pisces, it's really okay for you to vocalize how you feel, what you want, what you think. And I know that you've taken in the past a step back because you always thought that was the wise thing to do. And maybe was at the time. But now it's saying it's really all right for you to vocalize your wants, your needs, your desires, your concerns, your issues. It's not like something bad's going to happen to you. In fact, it'll clear away what's not meant for you anyway. All right, let's continue and see what's going on. But I know by mid-June, towards the end of the month, you're going to start shifting into a lot better luck. Things are going to start falling into routine. Improvements are going to happen. Upgrades will happen. Things like that are meant to happen for all Pisces. Now, what's coming towards my Pisces? Mid-June, please. Two of Swords, you're torn. Which direction to take, which path to take. Should I go with this person or the other person? Should I take this job or the other job? Should I go this way or that way? I do see a new offer on the table, at the bottom of the deck. Here's the funny thing. This is a new job. This is a new solid opportunity. This could be a solid opportunity to a rock solid relationship. Like, hey, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. Hey, let's move in. Something rock solid, right? But you're torn. Funny thing about this underneath is the Devil in reverse. I believe if you do this opportunity, you're getting rid of something majorly toxic in your life, whether it's a person, a situation, or a circumstance, or even the way you think about things. It's a shifting. All right, what is the surprise of the week here for Pisces, please? The surprise of the week for Pisces. This is a very nice surprise, Pisces. Just like I told you, Ten of Cups. It's like I say it and it comes out. No, you want this. Ten of Cups is happily ever after. All right, for those of you that are married and committed and that's not your issue, then this is about you in a workplace, in a work environment where you're all collaborating and you're all happy and it's a great vibe and it's all easy peasy. You all get each other. But I do see you retracting your energy to make some wise decisions, because I do believe, Pisces, that towards the end of June, you are trying to fortify the goodness, the good stuff. And I think you're getting rid of all the bad stuff, all the bad juju, all the bad energy. I think you had something cataclysmic happen to you guys a few months back, and it needed to happen. It was necessary. So now things are starting to align and fall into place. By the end of this month, you will be where you're meant to be. Things will be regulated. You will upgrade your workspace. You will upgrade your home, your family life. You will upgrade even your friendships. You will upgrade your work schedules. Things will just start aligning and falling into place. And here we are, lo and behold, a feeling, a true feeling that you can actually nurture what I'm telling you. And it actually happening. All right, so we'll clarify that in a bit and see what's going on there. But that's a really happy feeling. This is also meeting somebody where you both just are the same vibe tribe. You get each other. What is the advice here for Pisces? Nine of Wands. This talks about being protective, but not in a way where you being scared of the other person or you afraid of the other shoe dropping. Not like that. It's about protecting yourself and safeguarding your principles, your priorities, the things that you want out of life. Remember just 2 seconds ago, I was telling you about Chiron leaving Aries, going into Taurus, that this is the time for you guys to vocalize your wants, your needs, your desires. Because when you do this, and this will help you, Pisces, it will help you align with the people you're meant to be with, or align in the situation that you're meant to be in, right? But with the Nine of Wands in your advice, show people your boundaries. Speak up. This is the no-go line. This is what you can and cannot do with me. This is where you can and cannot go with me. This is what I want and what I do not want. It's showing them the door. Yes, there's a welcome mat out there. Of course there is. But certain people, if they don't respect what's inside your door, they're not allowed to wipe their feet on that welcome mat. In fact, you're going to pull it out. You're going to pull that welcome mat into your house and be like, no, not for you, my friend. These are the things that you need to do. You need to show people your boundaries. You've been around the block. You've been hurt before. You know what it's like. So it's time to show those boundaries. I mean, I'm not saying go out there and be like vicious and be like angry. No, just in a calm, peaceful tone. This is the line. By the way, those of you who are getting some solid new opportunity that is like a financial thing, I want you guys to go for it because it's going to be very lucrative, number one. Number two, it is given to you by the hand of God. All right, this is literally a tarot deck from angels. So this is your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors helping you receive this. Pisces were always meant to be lucky. You just needed to go through some shit the first quarter of this year to get rid of all the dirty stuff. So this new golden opportunity, whether it's fruitful or not, it leads you to something even more. It's almost like a stepping stone. So I highly recommend you accept and take this because it's there to help you this year. All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is. Because June is supposed to be a turning point for Pisces. Actually, it's supposed to be a turning point for every sign. We have Venus hooking up with Jupiter in the sky, and as is above is below, because those planets, when they shift, they influence us. But it happens to fall in Cancer, which makes all the water signs benefit from this. Every sign is meant to benefit, but not as much as the water signs. This is why you got the Ace of Pentacles. You know, your Venus placement will tell you how you love, period. How you love someone, how you react in love, how you believe in love. Well, also the things that you love in general. For example, Libras and Taurus, right? Their ruling planet is Venus. They love beautiful stuff. They love fancy things. They will always be that way because that's their ruling planet. It's the same for us in our birth chart. Depending on where in what sign it falls in, it's important to see that Venus as well, especially now when it's conjuncting along with Jupiter, because you'll have love. I mean, you'll have luck in love in that sector. All right. Now, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, some of you are doing some weird one-off thing. I'm going to make this make sense. I'm going to try to make this make sense for everybody because there's thousands of you. Those of you where this is in regards to your love lives, this is a one-night stand. This is a one-off. This is like a booty call. This is in and out. Or you just met somebody and it's at its infant stage. Knight of Wands in reverse. It's very casual. It's non-committal. Now, going along with the theme of non-committal, this is like a project you might have done. Something that you just did and it was like a one-off. Something you tried. We'll see what this is. All right, because now you're in this place where if you are married or committed to somebody and you had this one night stand thing, you're now thinking about leaving your commitment, your marriage, your institution. If this is work related or friend related or project related or business related, you did this one project that's now piquing your curiosity to see if you should leave something that you used to do and do something a little bit more unorthodox, something more intriguing, something a little bit different. Okay. Very interesting. Let's continue and see what's going on here. Let's start clarifying for Pisces, please. What is this Three of Pentacles? And the Nine of Swords for Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to try for you guys to always have a Friday morning release, okay? It used to be Wednesdays, but now I'm going to shift you guys over to Fridays. I'm going to start keeping Thursdays for just private sessions. So at least you have something consistent on Fridays. There will always be at least 3 videos a month. So at least we would cover the first of the month, the middle part of the month, and the end of the month. So you get the energies of the whole month. Now, with that said, the Eight of Pentacles is clarifying this. Those of you where this is work related and you're stressing about money and work and working with people and working with a team, just keep doing what you're doing. You're fine, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is talking about you keeping your head down and churning it out. Because somewhere in your formula of work and money and career and finance, you're doing something right, okay? Because there's like a main essential ingredient about you or what you do that is the key function of whatever hobby you do or work that you do or the job that you do or the money that you make. It's something that, what's the word I'm looking for, is transferable. It's like transferable skills. It's something that you're knowledged in. It's experience that you have. It's working. It's just, you know, it's rough around the edges. It just needs a little bit of cleaning. And I think that's what you're stressing about. Some of you think this might be falling apart. It's really not. It just needs a little bit polishing. That's probably why I also saw that Ace of Pentacles. But you're afraid to take some sort of risk too. You're afraid. You're like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's too risky. So you're not. And I think that's adding to your stress. That's adding to your anxiety. Now, those of you where this is love related, again, you're afraid to take a risk and put yourself out there and not have anything lined up. You're like, no, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. I'll keep working at this relationship. I'll keep collaborating, and so on and so forth. But here you are torn. It's coming back to you. What's the Two of Swords, please? Seven of Cups. All right, so yes, you're struggling to make a choice, pick a path, pick a direction, pick a person, pick a place, whatever it is, you're torn. But it's clarified by the Seven of Cups and Cross. You're challenged to make that choice because there's a lot of confusion, right? There's a lot of confusion. And I think those of you where this is love related and you're younger and you're single or you have something complicated going on, I think there's something going on in the shadows. Obviously, some of you are having an affair. I don't know if some of you even ghosted, and others of you are in the middle of a divorce. You have this all happening in the backdrop. So you're like, should I fix my commitment? Should I fix this marriage? Or do I go off and sneak away? Because look at this. The sneaky card, Seven of Swords. Justice, divorce, separation, or karma correction. Marriage, commitment, making a final judgment call, stressing out, but ultimately leaving. Next week's reading is going to be hella interesting. Work related. Again, you're confused. You don't know. But this is why I'm telling you, keep doing what you're doing, because you have the right formula. The main essence, like the meat and the potatoes is there. Okay, the meat is there. Maybe you need new potatoes. I don't know. And you're getting confused in which direction to take, path to take. I think it's going to work itself out, especially towards the end of the month. And I think that when you start, putting down your boundaries, you're going to start seeing true colors from people. You're going to start seeing some shit. You're going to be like, okay, all right, I know where I stand. And now they know where I stand too. We're clear. 10 of Cups. The Hierophant and the Two of Swords in reverse. All right, well, this is about a commitment. This is about a marriage. If this is work related, this is about a 9 to 5, something traditionally done work-wise in a happy environment. And the Two of Swords in reverse. The same card in this position, but upside down, meaning even more confused, even more torn. Yeah, look at this. Pisces, this is your card, by the way. The Hangman in reverse. You're trying to see something from a different point of view, a different perspective. And I think that because of all of the confusion, you're saying to yourself, well, maybe I need to drop that third party, that third angle, that third situation, that third noise. So you can make clear of some stuff, to find some clarity. But after looking at all this stuff with confusion and stress and not knowing paths and directions to take, 9 of Wands is pretty clear about showing your boundaries. Clarify the 9 of Wands, please. Some of you need to look up what Chiron and Taurus means for Pisces, right? Because knowing that will help you. 9 of Pentacles in cross and Page of Cups in cross. All right, it's about maintaining some sort of sovereignty. That's why it's there, the boundaries. Sovereignty is like you are your own island. You are your own person. You are your own situation. You are this, and you are welcoming them to this. And they should be okay with the rules of this island. This is island, I don't know, Mary. And these are my boundaries. If you come onto my island, Island Mary, you will respect and follow Mary's rules. It's like that, showing your boundaries. Because you are sovereign, you are single, because you're challenged to be single. Some of you, same thing. In relationships, you're challenged to be out there alone. And messaging. Sometimes like sending out feelers will help you. All right, with the Page of Cups. Send out messengers. Send out third-party people to get information for you. Just do it. Go ask somebody else so you know. That way you're doing things quietly. You're behind the scenes and no one knows your shit. And when they approach you, you look stoic. You look powerful. You look like you're the person in charge. Show those boundaries. Send out the third party to get info for you. All right. What is this? Knight of Wands in reverse. Ooh, this is new. This fling, this affair, this one off, this one in. It's at an infantile stage. So it's not like it can't not go somewhere. It can. Because I have an Ace of Cups here. This is a fresh new start in love. Now, those of you where this is work related or friend related or any other relations, this is about creating something brand new that you will love to do. It is making new acquaintances. You are making new friends. You are making new projects that you will absolutely enjoy and love to do. And it's coming and springboarding off a one-off situation that you recently experienced, or you will, because it's in the future position for mid-June in your outcome. So that's lovely. Let's see what I'm going to talk about for my lovers here in the extended. Yes, guys, it's only love. So let's just make that clear. We go into your person, thoughts, feelings, etc., and see what universe wants to say, whereas the main reading is general. All right, retreat is here. You're taking a few steps back so you can make clear of your path. All right, so now that you're retreating, probably because you're torn into what direction, probably to fix something or let it go and go do something new. It's time to disconnect. Allow yourself to be single or give yourself some time alone so you can figure this out. No noise, no opinions, no nothing, just you. All right, guys, let's head on over there and see what's going on. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.